Hallo zusammen, willkommen zu einem weiteren Let's Play von Witcher 3. So, los geht's. Ja, bevor ich die Hauptquest jetzt weitermache, wollte ich erstmal schauen, was es so für Quests hier gibt. Ich werde einfach ein paar Mal annehmen und dann geht's erstmal weiter mit der Hauptquest, bevor ich mir die Nebenquests dann wirklich anschaue. Ah.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth. Put holler at him and his tail slicks between his legs.
Ha!
Come on, people.
Loser! Nee, das war's schon. Okay, spannende Quest. Bestimmt wird das später folgen. Sonst wäre da nicht so viel Tamtam drum. Moment, wo haben wir denn das Brett? Ach, direkt rechts. Ich glaube, diese zwielichtigen Personen, die hier überall rumlaufen, werden dann wirklich Geld klauen. Wenn man nicht aufpasst. Schade. Oh, schauen wir mal kurz, was gibt's denn alles? Wo Einsätze, einen Schreiber finden. Oh, fliegende Fäuste. Das macht immer Spaß. Ja, das ist was anderes. Das ist Skellige. Aufseher, falsche Papiere. Vielleicht auch ein Hexerauftrag. Ah, flüchtiger Dieb. Der vermisste Bruder, ja. Ne, die ist alt. Schatz suchen. Ah, die ist in Novigrad. Die werde ich auf jeden Fall demnächst machen. Weil die auf jeden Fall sehr gut ist. Und vor allem kostenlos. Deswegen. Oh, Türen werden zugeschlagen. Die hatte ich jetzt nicht gesehen. Lakai des Bettlerkönigs. Okay. Jetzt kommt erstmal weiter die Hauptquest. Übrigens, die Zauberin, die auf dem Scheiterhaufen verbannt wurde, hatte ich jetzt beim Charakterbeschreibung gelesen, war eine Freundin von Geralt. Tja. Ist kacke, ne? Und der Doppler, den kannte Geralt ebenfalls, und ihm war bewusst, dass es ein Doppler ist. Die hatten nur Stillschweigen darüber. Der war halt der Stadtrat für Sicherheit.
Never witnessed a séance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Oh. Okay.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Oh,
Ciri.
Kartenlegen.
The woman's name is Ciri. It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For Gods know what reason, race riots erupted.
Wenn jetzt alle wieder erzählt werden, sorry, dass ich die Reihenfolge unterbrochen habe.
Couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well.
Und der Buchstabe da
Ciri had us
wirklich.
carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Ja, ich will mir noch alle anhören.
Yes, there's something else.
All right. Tell me no more.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
Ja, eine noch.
I have more to...
Then please do.
Ja, das noch.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Brokilon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was.
Nein, das kenne ich noch aus den
The
Büchern.
Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Brokilon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Nö.
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
Sie ist das mächtigste Wesen.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She... travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk
Krass,
about
ne?
it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places. And that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
The descendant of bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Oh, das
You know
sieht
when a
schlecht aus, die
legend
Kugel da.
transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman.
Bin ich doch gar nicht.
Do you wish to say more?
Nö.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Rittersporns.
Who do you know?
Ne, den war Tristan nicht.
Maybe Dandelion. They like each other a
Dandelion?
lot.
Den Namen kenne ich von ihm nicht. Aber es hat wahrscheinlich der Originalname. Ha? Sie häkelt, ernsthaft. Übrigens das, was die Frau da besitzt, Träume, Zukunft zu sehen, ist eine Macht, die wenige Zauberinnen erreichen können. Im Grunde machen das nur die, die damit geboren wurden. Weil es halt so schwer und mächtig ist, das zu erlernen. Das ist übrigens Rittersporn. Im letzten Teil war er ein bisschen dezenter gekleidet.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At
Ist das
times
nicht
the
ihr
dreams come
Name? Das
multiple.
Schwert?
Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher.
Diese Handschuhe.
I hope you find your Ciri.
Ach, die wird sich wahrscheinlich gegen mich wenden, aber egal. Ich wollte die Storys hören. Soll sie doch gegen mich verwenden. Ah, schön, Rittersporns ist ein lustiger Typ. Ein Weiberheld. Ladadi, ladadu. Ja. Noch? Ernsthaft? Großer Fehler. Noch nicht so groß. Warum mach ich jetzt wenig Schaden? Stirb! Eigentlich habe ich ja jetzt den Kampf angefangen. Blöd gelaufen. Noch eine. Es laufen echt nur Huren rum und Betrunkene. Und zwielichtige Personen. Nein. Ah, sorry, einen Moment. Ich will die Quest mir hier angucken. Schmiedquests sind nämlich immer interessant. Ach, verdammt. Okay. Ich nehme jetzt einfach mal an, dass ich da aktuell nicht rein kann. Oder es geht hier.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking?
Wettgun.
Silver blades. Who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long.
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently, a master of dumplings.
Geralt of Riva.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Ach, warum nicht? Ernsthaft nur. Anstatt gut. Lass mich einen probieren.
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
Ja. Ich habe nämlich schon einen guten Rüstungsschmied, jetzt brauche ich ein Schwertschmied.
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Zorro!
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what
Swiving
you're
heißt
talking
verwünscht.
about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Gerne doch. Ui.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Naja, das Holz sieht jetzt nicht so toll aus.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone
No.
with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see.
Ich auch nicht.
Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst Van Horn. And they say he plays
Mit
cards
Hacker.
with Cleaver. Frequently.
tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? You jest. He's a proper heartless bastard. Either
Das
play
wird auf
by
jeden
his
Fall
rules and
jetzt schon
pay
sehr bald
him,
eine Quest.
or go out of business.
Weil mein Stahlschwert
I see.
kacke ist.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
Willing to help? Yeah.
Want me to help you get your supplies?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
Ich bin mir aber
Badly
sicher.
need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. Must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after...
Okay. Naja. Aber jetzt möchte ich erstmal Rittersporn treffen. Oh, 4 Uhr morgens, Mensch.
Cost you double. As the damn don't make me sick.
I'll never come back, you stinking stan.
Oh, Zoltan!
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've torn for teeth.
Juhu.
Geralt, in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out.
Oh, bitte nicht Faust kommen. Darf ich nicht mein Schwert ziehen?
What now, you piece of filth?
Ach, verdammt.
Stop walking into his soul!
Warum soll ich denn ehrenvoll gegen die kämpfen müssen?
Oh, reminds me of our days of yore.
Yeah, it's like we never left Bergen.
Guck mal, er darf einen Knüppel benutzen. Das
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe you could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale? What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Ein wenig ein wenig überzogen, das Bild hier, nicht wahr?
Ah, a note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honors, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I... another time.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Oh, ein Reim.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
The dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Ist das? Ja. Sie schwingt ihren Zwerg, mehr will sie nicht. Tolle Reime. Sprich mit Zoltan, okay.
Still here?
Just checking to see that everything's in place.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you...
Nee.
Well...
Dank Waypoints weiß ich alles. Okay. Dann mal einen Moment. So, dann bin ich wieder. Hören wir uns doch mal die... Ach, Moment. Chip, 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 chip. So. Hören wir uns doch mal die Storys an. Ach nö. Da war der drin. Wie komme ich da rein?
This Baronet's La Valette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Riva at my doorstep? Surely this is
Ach,
no
den-
chance encounter?
Greetings,
kenn ich
Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It
Woher kenne ich
seems
sie?
that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated
Na
diversion?
klar.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way then.
Tz. Woher kenne ich sie? Ist das jetzt negativ für meinen Ruf, weil ich mit denen reite? Aber dadurch spare ich doch Zeit. Einige Stunden. Und dann habe ich aber viel Zeit
My
geschafft.
father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Volk.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised it didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not
Na
what I
klar.
came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest sword,
Oh,
made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully
bin dabei.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
The gray mare looks nimble. Besides, knew a man named Kahir once. I'll go with her.
I'll not
Hilfreich.
ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zerrikanian Bay. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Oh, ein Sportsmann, er nimmt nicht das seiner Meinung nach schnellste. Das wird spaßig. Oh, bisher habe ich jedes Mal im ersten Versuch gewonnen, aber mal schauen.
Faster.
Unfair ist natürlich, dass die irgendwie unendlich Ausdauer haben, meine Gegner. Deswegen muss man ein bisschen Bug-Using machen. Ja, was heißt Bug-Using? Man stellt sich vor sie. Genau wie beim Autorennen. Und die kommen halt nicht unbedingt so gut damit klar.
Don't spare the horse!
Nein, 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 nein. will diesen Sattel gewinnen. Los, Pferd! Oh. Knapp.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Ja! Hoffentlich ist er besser als
could I
meiner.
talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Ein Finger von ihm existiert nicht.
Washed your hair lately?
Schauen wir uns mal diesen tollen Sattel an. Naja, 10 besser. Das macht schon viel aus.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Ja.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kavernen by playing his lute.
So ein Lied.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
Nein.
But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Eine Schwester?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Und dafür leiht er Geld von dir. Sehr romantisch.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles. And he'd sing me arias.
Scheint so, als hätte er
I've
Schulden
seen him
gehabt.
since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the
Komisch.
subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks.
Wo sind die beiden?
Washed your hair lately?
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
Wo sind sie denn? Oh, falsche Richtung. Ach da.
Another drifter in from Teleria.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Ich Schleimer. Aber hey, hat sich gelohnt. Neuer Sattel. Tetrokotor.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Na dann. So, hier müsste aber noch eine andere in der Nähe sein, ja. Direkt geradeaus.
Is it true elves make soup out of kids?
Did you catch him?
No, not driving and slipping. This is a tomcat.
Keep your distance. Remember, good folk. One doubter. Any needs master than 1,000 believers.
Da geht's nicht lang. Ist hier unten ein Weg? Na. Einen Moment. Ah, hier war doch ein Weg. Ah.
Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Va... Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Riva? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
Die ist Schwertkämpferin? Na. Frederick Dilettant. Kentucky.
I hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Oh, ich aber auch nicht. Somit.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
Ich soll verlieren. Ich werde nicht verlieren. Kannst du knicken.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
No. Sieht aus wie ein Bauer. Habe ich noch das Stahlschwert? Ups. Das war nicht extra. Ne, hab ich nicht. Nein, nein, nein.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Come on.
Wieso? Ich hab doch gerade geblockt. Geht doch.
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Sie hat ein kürzer Gedächtnis.
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with...
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't?
Oder Zwillinge.
But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch. Granted. You're quick. Oh! Oh! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Stop floating. Fight!
Verdammt, zu früh geblockt.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Warum nicht?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
Ha!
Ask about
Zwillinge.
my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Oh.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn
Böse
with
und gute
passion?
Schwester.
For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Warum? Was ist
That
das?
sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Würde ich auch gerne wissen.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Changing subjects.
Weil schon wieder Krieg läuft.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd dandelions sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Ja, angenehme Atmosphäre.
Pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
How's here tomorrow? Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Mal schauen, ob die jetzt wirklich verlangen, dass ich zur selben Zeit komme. Beziehungsweise wirklich am nächsten Tag. Ach, meine Sachen zurück. Sehr schön. Ach, diese Handschuhe. Oh, Stufe 13. Rosa und Edna. Verdammt. Ich dachte, ich könnte jetzt die Axt tragen. Ach, die hat dann nur weniger Schaden, weil sie beschädigt ist. Bonusgold, Bonuserfahrung, kritischen. Ach, verdammt. Dann wechsle ich halt. Okay. So, ein wunderschöner Tag mit einem gigantischen Mond. Gut, das war's auch leider wieder mit dem Teil. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen und bis zur nächsten Folge. Ciao, ciao.